Hi, this video is for Ascend Healthcare Advisors. This is just a basic WordPress video on how to make changes to a website. So the first thing you're gonna do is log in, and I'll set up Jessica as her own administrator on here with a username and password, and I'll email Jessica the information on how to log in. But once you've logged in, which my information's saved in here, you'll come to the backend dashboard. I also always usually open up a secondary tab with the actual website live. So this is the home page. You could tell I'm logged in because it's got this black bar up here. Only the person that's logged into the backend on one tab will see this. So then let me give you the lay of the land on the dashboard here. On this backend dashboard, really the only things you're gonna mess with are the media library if you have to upload images to use on a page, or the pages page, or the pages module. You're not going to really use the posts module until you get a blog on the website, if you even do that. I would stay away from anything else. This Avada tab will give you access to changing the layout of the website, the colors on the website. I usually recommend that my clients stay away from that, and if they need help changing something like that, just to let me know. All these other tabs you're probably not going to use. Appearance is another one where you can mess up the layout of the site. Plugins, those are all stuff that we used when we created the website that you're just probably not going to need. Let me show you pages. If you go in here, these are all the pages on the website. Note that some of these pages, like credit rating, crowdfunding, these are pages that are not published live. I've just left them on the back end, or current listings. Because we might use them later on to set up a new page and a new layout. They're the original template pages that came with the website. So having said that, if you want to edit a web page, like the home page, you can hit and edit from the back end. This is the finance homepage. This shows you, it's basically a building block system where you just hover over to edit something. It's pretty straightforward. Some of the blocks, like this one, numbers mobile, this is a mobile block, so when you change it, you won't see it on your desktop, you'd only see it on your mobile phone. But let's go in here and let me show you something, like just introduction. So this is the block on introduction. Are you looking for a partner? If you go over here, you'll see that, are you looking for a partner? So let's just say we want to change some copy here. You could go back here and hit, and then you could add to it. This is a test sample. And then you hit save, and then you hit update. And then I usually go over here and make sure that was changed. This is a test sample. It's really that simple. Let me go back and delete that, because obviously we don't want that on there. Hit save and hit update again. So you can work from the back end to make content changes, or you can work from the front end. A lot of my clients prefer to work from the front end because they can visualize it better, and that's fine. Just click over to the live site tab and go up here and go to the page you want to fix. Let's say hit edit live. And now when you hover over, you're actually hovering over exactly what you're seeing, so it's a little easier. For example, let's go ahead and change this. And you go over here, will come up your edit boxes. This is and then all you have to do is hit save. And then what you can do to see if it took is you can hover over this X, click on it, and it's going to say exit to the front end or exit to the back end or exit to the dashboard. Exit to the front end. And there it is. This is a test. So then let's go ahead and take that out again. So I hit live, because you want to edit from the live site. if you think it's easier. Hover over, hit edit. Let's go ahead and delete that and hit save. Pretty much any text box is pretty easy to edit. I mean, you can, like, almost like a Word doc. This is a second test. And just like a Word doc, there's all kinds of things you could do here. You hit this toggle and gives you other effects. So you can change the text and see how it took over here. You can bold, you can italicize, you can center it. You can bullet it. So there's lots of things that you can do almost exactly like a Word doc. It's pretty straightforward and standard. I'm going to delete this because I don't want it in there, and hit save. You can change, I wouldn't mess so much with this graphic. This is a background graphic, but I'm going to kind of show you. You can hover over a column. And this lets you move it up and down, changing the size. You could change the background. As you can see, we've got a background color of this blue in this column. And we have an image there too. So you can mess with that. Sometimes, you know, clients don't like to do that because then you don't want to mess up the layout. But I just wanted to show you that there's options there to do such stuff. Hit save. These are content boxes you can hover over. And each one of these has a separate box that you can edit. It's pretty straightforward and point and click. Then if you want to go to another page, you can just hit about. Let's say if we want to go on this page. Once again, you could do it from the back end, but most of my clients prefer to do it from the front end because it's just easier to visualize. So if you wanted to update Brian's bio, you can go in here and do that. Or Charlie's bio. The one thing I'll point out here, sometimes if you see something that's text in white, if you go to edit it, this can get confusing for clients. Let me try and find one like this. Maybe this one will work. So you hit here because you're like, okay, it's a text block and I want to edit it, but you can't see it over here. The reason you can't see it is because the text is in white and this text box background is white. So what I do is highlight it. Now you can see it. And then I change the color and then I edit it. And then I have to go back before I save it and turn it back to white. So that's how sometimes you'll click on a text box and you'll be like, well, I can't even, where's the copy? Well, it's there. It's just in white, so it's hard to see. So you have to highlight it in a different color, change it, then change it back to white. So let me hit save there. I'm trying to think what else you would need here. I am going to go in here and change to the new address. This one's a little tricky because the footer on this website is a global footer. So you hit edit footer layout and it takes you to this weird page, but that's totally fine. And then you go down here and you'd start editing from that. So I'll go in here. I don't have the address handy, but I'll go in here and change this to the new Florida address, but you'd hit here. Once again, it's in white. So you're gonna have to highlight it, change the color so you can see what you're doing, and then change it back to white. And then hit save. And then hit exit to front end so you can see it. So that pretty much, and I'll go on to the contact page. So this is contact. And I'll also update the Florida address. Let's hit live just so you'll see how I'll do it. Florida address. These are content boxes, hit edit. And there's the Florida office. And then I'll edit it from here. So that pretty much covers the real basics of it. On making content changes, it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, most of my clients do it from the live edit feature so they can visualize it better, and that's totally fine. You could do it from that, or you could do it from the back end. If you have any questions, I usually tell clients if you struggle with something more than 10-15 minutes, just to call me. I could probably walk you through it in a couple of minutes and save you a lot of stress. I think that's it. If you have any further questions or concerns, just let me know. Thank you.